Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Um, I don't. The thing is, I cannot respond to to some of the question or some of the comment quickly because sometimes there are comments. Sometimes I think like I feel I have to address it probably longer and better. Okay, because sometimes some comments for me honestly don't make sense to me. Okay, and this is a quote of Jim Rohn that I like a lot, and I will tell you why I use this quote. For why I make this quote. Okay, this video is a response to your comment when you say, maybe I didn't understand you right, huh? But when you say, oh, that's why we tell people to go back to their country and fix their countries. You know, this is the first time I hear such comment. It's not, and when I hear that, I understand that this is someone who probably have his or her world, is living in a world, or probably in a bubble, probably not really aware of what is happening, probably outside of his bubble or her bubble. It's not being insulting, it's something that I really want to address because I've never heard such comment in my entire life. When someone tell me that go back to your country and fix it, it shows the delusion or the lack of concern or reality or the lack of understanding the reality outside of his world. You see, in this world, we are moving, many people are moving. When you say to someone, go back to your country and fix it, it shows something. It tells a lot. It tells a lot. You know, I say in my other videos something. African people in general, because I am African myself, I keep saying that we have poor mentality and we are poor in the head and we are poor, we have a problem of mindset. Okay? And that's why white people are still ruling. Okay? Jim Rohn is an American philosopher and businessman. I think I have his book here. I bought his book, Jim Rohn, because I'm very interested to know about what he says. And Jim Rohn has this quote that I like a lot. He says, if you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree. You know? So leaving your country or leaving, if someone leaves his country or her country, there is nothing wrong with it. Okay? And telling someone if your country is a part of the world and is a part of, how do you call it? I forgot the word, like United Nations, I don't even know how you call it. Then there are laws of immigration that you are probably under, like you accept normally a number of immigrants and so on. But when it comes to illegals like refugee, no country is supposed to reject refugees. This is just another example. So if you don't like where you are, move. And that's how white people understand. Okay, they understand that they are not trees. They have to move. And you will see them all over the world. Huh? You will see them all over the world. White people never say, go fix your country, because their own country, they cannot fix it. They cannot fix it. The only place where I've seen that someone can fix their country is probably in books. Because the only country that have been fixed, maybe, I don't know if it's possible to fix the country because even here in America, there are many Americans who leave their country. They go outside to find opportunity outside. Why do they leave their country? Because I think they don't like in their country. They don't like. They pack their stuff, they leave. They leave. I'm sure that in your own country, you have probably seen some Americans there. Because in my country, they have Americans. Even a small country like mine, they are there. Another example, French. French are one of the European immigrants who are all over the world. Even in some island, you will see French people settled there. Why? Because they cannot fix their country. And that's why they have presidential election, because they try to fix, but you see that they kept doing it every time, because they cannot fix their countries. The only perfect country probably that exists somewhere in the world probably is Utopia. I think it's in the book of Voltaire, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Voltaire, when he talk about Candide is the El Dorado, the place where everything is perfect. That's only in Voltaire book that I've seen that people can be happy, probably, I don't know. Even that, I don't know. So when someone tell me, go back to your country and fix it, I understand that there is a problem of mindset already. And there is no way I can argue or argument on that. It's a waste of time. And I give a simple example. I say, let's say, for example, North Korea. Okay, why people are leaving North Korea? Why some people are escaping North Korea? Okay, why? Why do they leave North Korea? Because they cannot fix their country. I think you heard about Yeonmi Park. She's a North Korean activist. I think she's an American consultant activist. She's an author, and she's a YouTuber. She talks a lot about North Korea. As a matter of fact, you can see her here. I think you probably saw her somewhere. I watch her sometimes, not every time, but she's an activist. I think it was interesting to listen to what she had to say about North Korea. And the document said that the thing you talk about, she says she fled North Korea. So probably because, no, and obviously she fled because it wasn't what, there are definitely some issue in her country. So the question would be why there are some North Koreans who escaped, who defected, like I say, they fled their country because of political, material, and personal reasons. Okay? And I don't know, it's difficult. Usually when people cannot leave their country, it means one thing. If the country is probably fixed like people say, probably because they are a dictatorial system. And that's why I've never seen in the world people will tell me that fix your country and think that the country will be fixed. And I never heard that in my entire life, never. Because if it was the case, people will not be traveling around the world. Like every time you have many people traveling, leaving that country to find another job, to find opportunity, because like Jim once said, we are not trees. If you don't like where you are, you leave. So will you forbid someone to leave to go find something better? No. Now, if he does it in illegal way, what can you do? They are human. The only people you can blame is the people of the country, your authorities who are supposed to protect your borders. But when it comes to refugees, it's forbidden. I think it's not forbidden. It's about moral. It's about moral. You cannot leave people who are refugee not entering your country. And a refugee doesn't think about papers, they think about surviving. I've met people who are refugees. I met a lady from Sierra Leone. She told me how it was dangerous even to leave her country at the time before she entered to America. I also met a lady from Congo, I think. She told RDC, I think she told us that how she was walking, putting stuff on the head, walking, sometimes walking in the river, walking in part where you have water that is above your waist. We are human. You understand that nothing is perfect. So when someone tells me that, I've never heard that before, and because even when you think about countries like in Europe, only Africans think like that, because even in Europe, they have the European Union. They don't make any huge deal about their country, because in Europe, people they can travel from another country to another with no problem. They go to European Union, and they also go to England. They have a way to make it easy access to countries, to each other countries. So telling someone go back to fix a country, I don't know, maybe you can give me more detail on what you mean or what you meant. Because for me, like I say, it definitely makes no sense to me. Okay, it doesn't make no sense to me. Otherwise, people will not be going around the world. I've met people from Saudi Arabia and America. I've met people from Japan, and there are also Americans who are going to Japan. There are Americans who go in Africa and so on. Okay, so if people could fix their countries, okay, I would be interested to know. I've never seen a country that fix everything on their own. It probably can happen, but how many? Usually we know that countries that are very stable and safe and secure, where people are not suffering or people are not have problem. Probably Iceland, probably which country? Luxembourg, Switzerland. So how many countries are like these countries? I don't know many. If people could fix their country, I don't think that American people would be leaving that country either. So I don't know. I don't think that French people will be leaving their countries. I don't think that because why people understood something, they are not raised. They will go anywhere to find solution, to find the opportunities, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay, so you tell me what you meant by that, and maybe I'm wrong. Okay.